Hey YouTube, this is another live stream video that I had done earlier today on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/lemonpodcasting. Feel free to join me every Tuesday, 10:30 a.m. CST. In this video, I pulled a friend in, Andrew, to help me walk through how to use ChatBlocks, a neat little bot building app for Twitch channels right now that allows you with a pretty easy user interface to build a chat bot and trigger commands and do all sorts of crazy programming stuff if you really want to, right inside your Twitch channel. So feel free to watch this if you're interested in that. If not, I'll be back with another audio podcasty related video shortly, I'm sure. Thanks for watching. So yeah, I was messing with this. Let's just make this a little bigger because that's going to be, might as well fill the screen mostly with that and put the chat window up here, floating above my head nicely. I was messing around with a little bit last night, Andrew. So anybody who's not familiar, instafluff.tv/chatblocks is how you can sort of do a little, almost like Lego blipping building of a bot for in not OBS, on Twitch or other streaming services, I'm sure as well. I think he's focused on Twitch. So maybe I'll just clear it out. I'm just going to send, and Andrew probably has, and other folks probably have better ideas of what to do. But basically what this allows you to do is, for non-programmer dummies like me, I can build a bot or a bot that responds to things in the Twitch chat so that rather than having to build it with text or with code by hand. So on command, let's put a little, so this is what I was trying to do. Just like, I don't have an idea of what I want to do yet. Then it's going to, is that a chat message? I don't know if that's the right thing to put. No? Say, maybe? Oh, say. That seems more logical. So then it should say something. So if I can grab, not logic, but get username. Oh no, I know, this is where I wanted to do like a list of things, right? A bunch of things. Where was that? I saw that somewhere. Right, create text. All right, Andrew's joining. Let's see if this works. Sorry if why am I blanking on his name? Reincubate, dude. What's your name again? Why am I blanking on your name? I just sent you a goofy gif of your hair. You faved it. Is it also Andrew? Why am I blanking? Aiden. If you're out there, I'm not using camera right now. I didn't have time to get it all set up, which is why I want to. Guest is in the green room. Okay, where's my window here? Let's see if we can do this. Add left, add right. Let's add right. Oh, there we go, full screen. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So I don't know if this works. Does this work? I need to now get back to the desktop. I'm learning somehow, I guess. Oh, there we go. So can you see, I'm just going to add a camera overlay. Your guest number 1. Maybe. Guest Walpole. Oh, there we go. Can you see the screen okay? Or is it goofy?
Yes, I can see the screen pretty well. I'm right in the middle.
Yeah, I'm trying to, I've got overlays on top of overlays that I probably don't really need running. There we go, okay. Guest, we'll put you in a little circle as well. Not classic, that's round. I think it kind of tracks the face maybe. I don't know. Here, I'll put you above with your matrix background. Okay, so yeah. So I'm trying to this is what I was trying to do last night. So, and feel free to correct me at any stage if I'm doing this wrong. So on command bloopers, command is if I type bloopers in the text, in the chat, that's the command, right?
Yep.
And then I want to maybe add whatever. Oops. No, I want to add a couple items here, right? So I can say then Twitch to forget the username, right? Just learning where the categories are for.
There's a overlay on top of your browser that's like
Oh, whoops.
a silhouette of a person.
There we go.
There we go.
Thank you. That window, the browser, or the what I see of the. I can just make this bigger too. I think on my end, then I'll see it a little easier. All those obscure things. I should just give in and really learn OBS better, but Ecamm Live makes it really easy for casual streamers like me. Anyway, so create text with, I already did that. But I do want text, just this. So like, hey, space, username, throw another text thing in, comma, there's no bloopers yet. Something like that, right? And then, so then, assuming I have my right account here.
Yeah, there's one thing that is a little confusing, that isn't quite right, and that is the because you're using an on command block here, you don't need the exclamation point in the little string that says bloopers. You can just say bloopers, and it will automatically know because it's on command that it needs an exclamation.
Right. Okay. So that's maybe what I was, because when I was messing with it, it seemed like, so I would have had to do 2 exclamation points, I guess, in theory. Maybe. There we go. So, and it replies from myself, obviously. That's what I was wondering. Can you, because I can just throw this into anybody's channel. Is it kind of?
You can, yeah, you can.
so
it was just, a couple of things to be mindful about there is it's no issue. Obviously, if you build something that is, for loop forever chat something, and you just you absolutely can start spamming someone's channel, you'll probably get kicked and blocked.
Yeah.
The other thing is, this interface won't give you any access to like the idea of somebody's chat might be like slowed, where you're like, you could only chat every 10 seconds or something.
Right. Yeah.
So,
and it's like, it's important obviously to remember if you were trying to do something stupid, even just as a joke on like if Shop Talk was streaming and I wanted to bug Dave with something, it is my account that it's not tweeting, but posting or whatever from even the bot as a bot. So it's like my account gets flagged, my account then loses privileges on Twitch, etc. It potentially gets banned entirely just because of a dumb prank that you want to pull on somebody. So, and so the only like sort of downside to this route, as opposed to like something like what Jason Langsdorff and others do, where they've got like a whole server running with stuff to manage it, is this: if I'm not here to hit up run block and the browser tab is open, basically, then it's not running, right? Is that safe to say?
Yeah. So if you don't have the browser open with the blocks and everything is local, right? So like nothing about this site, like if you go even logging in with Twitch and authenticating it to your account, like there's no server for ChatBlocks. ChatBlocks is a fully like running on your computer thing. And so when you hit run blocks, you essentially are running a local server. You're just sort of doing it in the browser. It's just a JavaScript process that's just running.
Right.
Looking for stuff. So it's like under the hood, it's exactly what like Jason Langsdorff and all of them do. It's just bringing that library up a level into this visual Blockly editor.
Right. Okay. Here, let's throw that. Oops, throwing my own chat on. Yeah, and you can definitely get dinged for sending identical messages or whatever. But like, just because of how I have the Twitch channel set up, I think it's the default maybe or whatever is no duplicate messages within a minute or within 30 seconds or whatever. So sorry if you're trying to test that out and it's not actually working. Because like it's tempting to go in and like start following the path that Jason and others like with that have built, because obviously then it's way more customizable, way more permanent. But yeah, this is just definitely a fun way to. So what's something interesting that you've seen maybe that we could build? Just sort of put you on the spot like this, but and if it's fine if there's nothing you can think of, but like just to sort of like beyond like a dumb little response to what the weather is or whatever.
So you can do like a really easy one is you can create a block pretty easily to play sounds. So this is one where somebody that's just a chatter, that's just a viewer, wouldn't be able to do for your stream, because obviously the audio needs to hook back into the stream. But if you want to sort of have a set of commands that plays sounds, you can do that with this. So if your stream is tied into the browser audio,
it's like my desktop audio should play.
So you should be able to create a command, and then we can go out and like find some remote accessible MP3 or WAV file, and we should be able to get that command to play that WAV file.
Okay, like even anywhere on the web, I guess. It doesn't have to be on my computer. Yeah, that's where my brain starts to melt a little bit. So like whatever toast, because I looked up and down on my toast. That I didn't finish. So on command toast. Oh, right. I don't need to use the exclamation point. Get rid of that. So then what am I wanting to grab?
So I think what we want to do is I'm going to have to find where it is, but in one of these,
there is just like the sound play a song from URL.
So exactly. So in the sound play song from URL.
I wonder if I can, let's see. Oh, I guess all our stuff would be too long here. I'll just try and break it, I guess, first off, and then, because I wonder if is it an MP3 or does it need to be a WAV?
I think MP3 or WAV will work. I think it just tries to throw it in an audio tag and play it, basically, or essentially what it can do from JavaScript.
So do I need to? Where do I?
So you need to do text, a text block, and then you put the URL to it inside of that text.
Gotcha. Okay, so that level of, and then let's just try that. That's going to start. I guess I can just stop running. Well, whatever. Let's see. So somebody in chat, just for fun, that's not me or Andrew, I guess, type command or exclamation point toast, and we'll see what happens here. Just for fun. If there's anybody watching. I think there is. It says there's 3. Oh yeah, there we go.
Hey, it worked.
That worked. So if I hit refresh, it kills it. So because that would just play. I don't remember how long that episode is, but so is the and you can obviously like save blocks. We could save this whole, that saves this if I had 10 different things running in this window, this like, because I could minimize this or make this zoom out, I guess, and have a whole bunch of commands that run. That saves all of these as a file that I can then load the next time I want to fire it up if I log out.
Yeah, it'll save like a CBS file, which is just like a text file that you can load back in. So I would say that there are still some features that like Instafluff wants to build in, and this is all open source. So there have been people on his Discord that have contributed to the project and added features and stuff. There's definitely this idea of like adding to the site where you could sort of create a command or a recipe for something and then save it and let people, search and find and add those things. That's not quite implemented yet.
Right. Yeah.
So for now, you just save your file down and then load them in. You can even just drag in the CBS file from your desktop into the editor and it should load it up. Yeah.
That's great. It's just like awesome how I just love how easy that makes it for somebody if they're really just like confused at any of that. Like I can know enough to like hack myself into a like Jason's repo or whatever and try and fiddle with the code enough, but like to be able to do this without having to have any coding knowledge. And there's obviously so much you can do. Like it feels like it's very overpowered for what, not overpowered, but it just feels very powerful for what like all the math stuff and things that you can do inside of here. And I guess that's probably just because it's built with a lot of it's built on the foundation of this blocky, whatever that's called, an developer or a library. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Microsoft or no, Google, right?
Yeah.
Created Blockly, and so he was able to implement that. There, let me hunt down a page. There is a page. He's done a couple of like giveaway challenges with ChatBlocks where people have submitted their own ChatBlock code, and then he compiled them down to like a submissions page. Let me find that link, and we can take a look at some of those examples that people did.
Yeah, because you could see it even down in the road where you could maybe use this to build something, but then you could export it all out to something else that actually, like if you're wanting to sort of go to next level, where then it runs as a actual server that, like a chatbot, official, like I have. What do I have running right now? Maybe I don't have anything on this channel. I have some good stuff, or bots on the good stuff channel. I don't think we've, like Nightbot or whatever, and other ones. Nightbot.tv, is that the one? Yeah, where it's easy enough to do some of that. Instafluff there. I think I'll have to. Even I can't just click on the link. I guess. Oh, in the. Whoops, wrong window. Yeah, I was looking at my. So what do we got here? Oh, a stretch timer, right? Sort by. Oh, you're supposed. This is an ongoing contest, maybe.
No, this was just the page for voting.
Oh, okay.
It was.
Yeah.
I think he's going to do another one pretty soon. He's done a couple.
Oh yeah.
But you can do pretty complex things. You can do counters. You can do. You can create variables and store data into them or load data into them. If you hook up, like I hooked up one to a database that let you put in commands that would draw on the screen. So you would put in a command like draw from this coordinate to this coordinate, and then if you had the overlay on your OBS, you could see on the screen it would draw.
Oh yeah, there's yours. You got to vote. Or no, this one, right? Yeah, that's you. Yeah. Sketch by. So it's similar to what, like, again, the sort of more complex version of that Jason has of like the submarine that you can send commands to run around the screen and things, but this would be like sort of the version that I could build with. but still very complicated.
It doesn't like come with something, which I think would be really cool as something in the future. It doesn't come with something that like directly lets you render like to an overlay, but that would be really cool, right? Where if there was sort of another component to this where you could, have a set of, show image on at this coordinate on the overlay or something.
Yeah.
I think that would be a neat extension for this as well.
So did you have, is this something you built, this Twitch a sketch.web app? Is that something you built as well, or is that the?
Yeah, so it's like a Firebase project.
Right.
So if let's see, I don't know if I can run it. Let's see if I can run it.
Well, I can just download your thing.
Well, I got it. I have it here. I just don't know if it still works.
I thought I put what was this quiz one? I didn't read it carefully enough to. The other thing I made before my stream that puts out questions randomly every 15 minutes. It helps to keep up the talking going, and so. Oh, I see. So every 900 seconds, it's going to pop in with a question in the chat. So I should have actually here. I'll just stop this and put 60 seconds just for. Or maybe I'll bump it up to 90. Oh yeah, so you drew.
There you go.
So my brain.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say my brain doesn't connect how. Did you tie it into my chat somewhere on the back end? On your
I typed in your channel and ran my blocks on your channel. So
okay. So I should block you right now, is what you're saying.
Yes.
So if you're in the chat, you can type sketch by and then a coordinate, 2 different coordinates, right? Is that the?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then it'll
The
move
X
this,
and then the Y.
and we can all draw collectively together. Us being, I think it says there's 2 people, so it's you and. There we go. Now we're off the screen.
I think there was one that was like,
yeah, what were
I don't know if it works or not. Circle.
Sketch size, sketch color. Looks like you can. Oh, I should load that up again. Yeah, somehow you're off. So the coordinates will be relative to my browser size, or is it a?
It's just relative to 0 is the top left, and you could just go on forever.
Right.
You could do a sketch. I think you can do a sketch, just sketch, and I think it'll bring it back all the way to wherever you want it to be. There you go.
Yeah, there's the. What do you look forward to when you wake up? I look forward to coffee, and my kids getting off to school. That's the. Oh yeah, I see. So sketch clear would obviously you wipe it, and then sketch color. That's fascinating. Yeah. Let's see anything else that. Pokeball. Oh yeah, random Pokemon. Looks up acronyms in Wikipedia. Yeah, so this is where like the adding programming, simple basic programming to a bot like this allows you to have a lot of fun with a stream. I think I'm correct in assuming, like I said earlier, he's just on using this for Twitch right now. It's not tied into YouTube or any stream. It's just Twitch API right now.
Right.
As far as, yeah. Which makes sense. It kind of goes, with the Twitch vibe of goofy, random, weird stuff. Countdown command cooldown using dad jokes. Let's just throw this one in here. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, so it just grabs from the URL. What is this? Wow. So I might have to have the cooldown. I can't remember how my channel is configured, so I don't know if we can. So I could just do dad joke.
Well, that one I think will just work. Maybe not in writing dad joke, but notice it's doing a reply, which is nice because it will, if it's a different person, it will let you do the text over and over because it's actually replying instead of, and it'll have that person's username. So the message will be different. And so instead of sending the same message over and over, you can use a reply to get around the limitation of,
that makes sense,
of doing it more than once.
Fascinating. Yeah. So then, I don't think I've ever hooked this in, but just for giggle's sake here, hopefully there's nothing that it reveals that I'm not wanting to reveal. But anyways, something like Nightbot allows you to set up some of those kind of commands where I can, like game. Oh, maybe I didn't throw the bot in the. Where's the dashboard? Join channel. There. Mod. Nightbot. No, they already are. So it wasn't in there, I don't think, when. If you were in a play, what would your character feel? So something like Nightbot, you can do very simplistic versions of what you can accomplish with ChatBlock, but this would run. The advantage with Nightbot is that it runs regardless of whether I have the browser tab open. It's a server running, or an app running on a server that's always going. As soon as I start my stream, it's there, unless I disable it, of course, or delete it from my channel. But definitely isn't as strong or as powerful an app in terms of what you could build with it as something like what ChatBlocks is. So, and you can have many different bots in your stream as you want.
Yeah. I mean, Nightbot is pretty much it's like if ChatBlocks only had like certain recipes that you could do and you couldn't make your own. That's what Nightbot is. It's just a set of these pre-configured recipes of things.
So I can do, I'll just mimic this one to my YouTubes. This is what often streamers have. Oh, I guess I need to get, what's my URL? This one. Everyone cool down, alias. It's not supposed to call another command. So then if someone types command YouTube in the chat, it will show that. What have your friends been up to? I don't have any friends. It's a pandemic, bot. All my friends are online, and they're I don't know what they're doing. They're whatever they're telling me they're doing on Twitter. What are your friends doing, Andrew?
Here we are. We're all here. They're all my friends.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm trying to think of what else to show or try with this. It's fun and it's neat and I like it, and I'm also trying to think of like the usefulness as far as going on with what I would use it for. And I think I would lean towards wanting to learn something like a combination of Nightbot and then other more complicated stuff down the road. Is probably where I'd lean. But this definitely, like, what I like about this is like ChatBlocks is that it allows you to just experiment with this stuff and figure out what you might want to do, and then if you want to go ahead and try and build a whole server for it or whatever, or a web app for it to run in the background of your own bot, then you can go to that next level. But it's just really cool. Plus it's fun to it just looks fun when it's being played with and built. Like just the color palette and everything is. So yeah, very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think it definitely shines when it's anything that's beyond, command, and then it just responds with some template text. As soon as you want to get past that, I think it becomes really useful because, and there is also the on chat, which you have to be a little more careful in using, because on command is very deliberate, like someone wants to run a specific command. But you can also do some really fun things with on chat where, you can really just be looking for somebody saying something specific. You can dive into their chat string and say like, oh, you said this word, do something with it.
Right. Like, well, I noticed I'm just going to zoom in up there somehow. I'm trying to figure out what's triggering my trackpad and what's not. This is, just do it manually. There's a centering command. But yeah, even the, so on chat, it's looking for a text string, let's say, right? Oh. No? Is it not a plug? What am I supposed to do there on chat? Is it needing some logic to do? No.
Let me find an example.
There. So if.
Yeah. So you could do if, and then in.
Come on. Maybe.
There's, I think in text.
Yeah. So like if lemons rock, let's say. Why is it not letting me attach that? Am I missing something? Just refresh. Just in case it's something goofy. Nope.
Here it is. So what you want is, in the if, you want to then go back into the logic panel and grab the one right under. Oh, maybe not. No, actually, you want the if, and then you want to go to the text panel and find check if text.
Oh, yeah.
Contains, and then so grab one of those, and then the first one you want to go to the Twitch panel.
Yeah.
And the Twitch panel, you want to get the chat message.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then you can put in that string that you wanted.
Yeah, I deleted it. So
to the second place.
What is it? Let's rock. Then So that's where then you can what was I going to say? Like you can the whole like parsing the text. Yeah, like replace the first whatever with this, or if they put the lemon emoji, I could, if there's 5 lemons, right? I could have done this one maybe. Check if text message contains. I wonder if you can you do emojis in there? Oops.
Probably.
Where's my contains lemon count occurrence? No. Oh no, I'm trying to do too many things at once. Maybe. Oh, and right. I wonder if I can do that. Where if like I was trying to think of like if they put 3 lemon emoji in a row in a single message. So I'd want to count the occurrence, but maybe that's too much logic because I can't do an and statement, or is there one? There must be. Oh, there.
Yeah, so you could, yeah, in the logic you could do. Well, you want that one above it. I think the equals inside of logic.
So I need to do. I'm sure this is very frustrating for you to watch. Someone trying to do it. Check if text. Oh, in here, right? Or no, in contains. No.
Yeah, you got it. So that goes in one of them.
In like.
There. So the check if text goes inside of like to the left of the and.
Right. Contains and count occurrences. Nope.
So instead of that needs to be like go back into logic and grab the sort of blank equals blank block.
This guy.
There you go. Yep. And so that will be the count occurrences will go in the left side of that, and then the amount that you want to look for will go into the right side.
Right. So I need a text block here. This guy. It's all very nicely color coded. I'm kind of not thinking color for some reason initially. Not making that connection. So let's say 3 lemons in the text.
No, you just want one. I think.
Count occurrence of lemon. Right.
Yeah. Count occurrence of lemon in chat message.
That's Twitch, right? You can see like even just simply having like a favorite group of in chat message equals, and then this will be a text block or math.
Math, I think probably.
Yeah.
And then that top one there
equals 4. Let's say. So if it equals 4, then whatever. What do we want to do? Just spit out, just to make sure it works, I guess. Just go with. No.
You want to do a say.
Say, yeah. Go back to chat. Or actually, the reply, right? Or does say automatically include it?
Say is just going to say it, and reply will actually append the user who did it. It'll reply their name.
I keep wanting to drag just the text. On your lemons. This is a very inane use of amazing technology. So somebody throw in, what did I say? 4 chats? 4 lemons? I guess it'll
4 lemons.
If it'll throw it in, even if it would be an exact match, right? Because it said and or equals, not. I think there's 5 people watching. Unless those are all bots watching me, maybe I'll just have to trigger it. Everyone is trying to find the lemon. For me, it's like on a quick access.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, I think I said 3, right? I can't even follow my own instructions.
I think you said 4.
Oh, now Nightbot is getting in on the action of spam. Sorry. Yeah, I did 4. So let's see. I guess it'll. Oh, I'm not running the block right now, of course. That's important. 2, 3, 4. Huh.
Let's see. Is there a space in the little the text that it's checking for?
Yeah. That one there.
And what about that second one? Yeah. There we go.
Here, I'll disable Nightbot for now. Part channel. Nope. Time to make lunch. Okay. Oh, you got... Yeah, there we go. Okay. As usual, user error is the problem.
And you could do something like, instead of checking for a specific number of lemons, you could do the count and actually save the count into a variable. And then in your message, say congratulations on your, and then insert variable lemons. And it would be.
Yeah, right. So let's just try that.
So you want to, at the top, you can say create variable.
Oh, yeah.
And say like number lemons. And then you go set number lemons too. So that'll go like in the do.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Something about
I don't like the window.
And then
so then put the count occurrences block into that.
That was under math? No.
You've already got it. Just pull it out of that if.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. If text contains.
There you go. So we can get rid of the whole and thing. You can just put the
there. Right?
Yes. Now that and if you move the whole on chat block sort of down, if you grab the whole on chat and move it down, you'll see your and is still floating out in space. That can sometimes cause issues.
Right.
Just something to know about
in the background or whatever. It's So set occurrences of in text. So so number of lemons.
So now you can do your reply.
Do I need to do no?
Nope. Just inside the do, you can continue with the reply block.
That's where
and then create text with.
Oh, right. Is that in here? Oh, yeah, there. Right.
Yep. And so you can do, your first string. You want to add one more item, I think.
I'll throw one in there and then. Right. So then let's say text. Congratulations. I'm big on congratulating people, apparently. I can get the username somewhere in here. Where is it? Too far down?
Well, it's going to reply to them, so it'll already have their username.
Right. Yeah. So the reply or the username is first, just for make sure we're all grammatically correct here. In the congratulations on your, and then this is where we don't want the variable, right?
Mm-hmm.
There.
Right there.
Number of lemons, and then just another text block at the end, I guess, if I want. And I could see, again, making this way more complicated than it needs to be for what we're doing. But if the number of lemons equals 7, then say, wow, that's a lot of lemons. If it's less than 7, say, you need more lemons, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So that should run. So if it should be, don't know. I can't tell. I think when I throw the emoji in, it adds a space, but then it looks like there's a space, even though there's not. So, okay. Set all lemons to count occurrence. Let's see what happens. So somebody throw a message in the chat with some amount of lemons, and we'll see if I'm actually a programmer or not. There you go. 16. Congratulations. Cool. So yeah, you can definitely see like use cases. I think I saw maybe you would link to this a video stream or a video he did of channel points and using that to like spend channel points, and then you can, which I don't think I have that set up, or maybe I do. I'm not sure, or maybe it's an affiliate thing, but where you can have channel points, and then if you spend your channel points, you can trigger a sound if you have a certain amount of points, and then it'll subtract your points in your channel, or all sorts of fun stuff like that as well. So
yeah, exactly. And same thing for like on sub and on, all the different Twitch events. It's nice.
Yeah. If the
Twitch,
go ahead.
Twitch just had their channel point hackathon, and so that's why he just integrated the channel point stuff,
right,
and posted a video on doing that. So that's submitted for the hackathon.
Yeah, because you could even when somebody if they've triggered a certain amount of bits and you want to add an extra little thing, like Twitch has some of that built in, obviously, into the dashboard, where you can do a bit of that, but you could also add your own sort of really customized levels of logic and things to do if someone cheered a certain amount of bits, or they've had to hit a certain subscription month streak or whatever, to and have a lot of fun with it that way. So
cool. Yeah, exactly. And especially somebody that is a programmer could build one here, save it out, and give it to anyone, right? And just say, hey, drag this into the interface and hit run, and now you have this.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if you Nick, my buddy, was in there at one point anyways, he referenced it's built on this blocky thing, which I know is used in teaching, I think, as well. Like kids, I've seen something like this anyways. I'm sure there's stuff like this for learning how to code and things like that. So if you're familiar there, then you can transfer that knowledge and really build quite powerful things inside of this that you could show off to your friends on your Twitch channel. I could imagine my kids spending hours just doing exactly this, but dumb fart sounds and whatever kind of stuff, and just having a blast with it. And even though you can trigger fart noises or whatever on your phone with any amount of apps, but just having someone else watching it on their computer at their house and sending weird commands to each other could kill hours of time, and is kind of learning-ish too. So especially a bit of programming in a very friendly, easy way to do it. So yeah, all the getting from URLs and stuff, crazy. Oh, and text-to-speech, that's where it could be really fun. So that's where you could say, yeah, if I added, let's just do this one more for fun. Oh, that's right. That's a different color.
It's just its own command. So you could just plop it down underneath the reply.
Right. So get rid of this. So then do that. So then now if you type, I'm going to see what my little volume is.
Lemons are the way of the future.
There you go. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I mean, you could easily, with that one, you could just make a, out loud command, right? And just have the text to speech speak the chat message.
Right. Yeah. Just to repeat it, whether for goofs or for actually helping, somebody who maybe can't read or doesn't have a screen working or whatever. I don't know.
Right.
Whatever scenario. But Twitch, I just saw recently, actually did enable captioning, live captions on the stream. I don't know if that was just a region specific thing or if it's actually there right now. Because I was watching when I was trying to turn it on. I'll just make sure it's muted. Yeah, I didn't see it in my, it's under advanced video stats. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I thought I saw them announce something where they had the ability anyways to do live transcriptions because people have obviously done plugins or bots or whatever they're called to enable that. But or maybe you have to turn a setting on in your browser if you're actually using that.
Right. It's probably, again, probably an affiliate thing, maybe.
If you join the circus, what would your circus be? I'm gonna forget that that's running. I guess, yeah, that's the advantage of having it in a browser, because if I don't actually go turn it on, it's not going to start running. So, all right. Well, that's cool. If you've never played around with Twitch, streaming, maybe you're not just for the video games and for whatever vanity's sake, but just having fun with streaming, it's or if you tried it years ago, I'll just show you the back end of it a bit here. I don't think I'm revealing anything, hopefully, that I shouldn't be. But first of all, like the dashboard and everything to do it is way easier than it used to be. Also, they've really gamified the whole interface. And so just in terms of like we've talked about affiliate and what's the next one? Partner is the next level up. And so they basically like kind of gamify all of that where you are, track your progress. You get achievements for 5 people chatting at the same time. So today we've had up to 6 people viewing anyway. So I need to, at 5 different points, get 5 people chatting at a different time, reach 50 followers, so at 29 of 50. And that's like to get to affiliate, which then allows you to earn some money on bits and stuff or whatever. I don't know. Our good stuff channel is that, but we don't stream enough to really make it worthwhile.
So if there's one more person who's out there right now that hasn't sent a chat message, you'll push you over the edge right there.
And not Lemon Podcasting keeps.
How would you design a treehouse? all the lurkers out there.
Come on. We need one person who hasn't chatted already. Don't be scared. That's what I can't do. I'll have fun with this, but like I watch some people streaming and they're just like over the top energy, engaging, like shouting it with excitement at every single message that comes across. And I know I'm like, oh, there we go. Thank you. Mortis Dimba. How do you say your? I get lost on trying to pronounce names. And like, so, I mean, you can follow this and be like trying to get as if you're going to get rich or make a living off of AG House. Oh, hey, there you go. Thanks for popping over and checking out my little stream here. And so it's just kind of fun. Like if you're trying to like make this your living and you're going to quit your job to stream live, that's a whole nother thing to consider and take under advisement from whatever friends and counselors. But the concurrent viewers immediately drop from 5 to 3.
When you call out those lurkers, man, they run.
I know. They get scared. So like if you're like me anyways, I was going to say the gamification of it is just kind of fun. If you're a stats nerd or you like any of that kind of stuff, it's just kind of fun to see that. And you don't have to like, it's a little disarming, the whole, like, if you wrote a book, what would it be about? Cause it's me, it's my face that pops up in the chat. And like, yeah, of course it would be about me, about my streaming journey. That's the book I would write. What would you write a book about? Or maybe you've written a book.
No.
So I've completed the It Begins. I did my first stream. I explored the dashboard, updated the stream title. Like those are very easy, obviously. But all that to say, things like I get really excited about how easy it is these days. If you follow me on Twitter, oh, that's not the right one. That was an ad for something else, which is probably just as good. All the ads for other things. But something like StreamYard is like insanely easy. We'll probably break something here, but I'm trying to stream on top of a stream. So insanely easy to actually do a live stream if you wanted to mess with it. And so you could use StreamYard to stream. So I'm not actually live streaming. I can invite Andrew to this with this magic link, which I'm not going to use. I'll reset that, I guess, after this is over. I can share my desktop. This is not for like gaming streaming, but like for just what I'm doing, chatting. Super easy to run a live stream off of this. This is a little bit meta. And then it would go out to, so if someone, it's not, I'm not streaming to a destination. So if you were to play, okay, I'll have to turn that off. But it would pick up comments if it was actually streaming to Twitch. I can set up banners that would show up, like randomly, have it automatically do some of the stuff where, like, instead of the bot doing it, I could have a ticker going along the bottom. All things you can do inside of apps like Ecamm Live that I'm using to stream with, or OBS or whatever, but it just makes it so incredibly simple. It's almost frustratingly simple these days. Add overlays if you wanted to have those going live, a countdown going, right? All sorts of stuff. And then it streams out to Twitch or YouTube or Periscope, I think, for now, while it's still active. So if you ever want to mess around with some of this stuff, it's really, really easy. And their StreamYard actually is really good because it's 20 hours of free streaming per month, and then it jumps to $20 a month if you want to do unlimited streaming. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah. And you can, like I said, you can invite, like what I'm doing with Andrew on whichever way it is, this way, it's that way. Having a caller come in used to be insanely complicated to get onto a stream to do that. Like that, it was bonkers how hard that was. And let's see if I can, did I have this trigger? Oh no, that's the wrong guest.
I'm a shadowy figure.
There we go. It used to be insanely hard to do this. Have a guest on the call. Did you not put your text in? Oh, I have it. It's hidden just in case you put a swear. How hard it used to be to do that. So all that to say, just encourage you to mess around with streaming if you're all interested, because it's not as hard as it used to be. If you had friends all over the world, how would you keep in touch? Well, I would use Discord probably, because that's what I do. I don't know. All right. Well, thanks, Andrew. I'm going to shut off the stream now. Thanks for the folks who tuned in and joined me in
Sounds good.
Chat.
Thanks for having me.
And every Tuesday, 10:30ish CST. So I don't know what time zone are you in, Andrew? Besides the Matrix time zone?
Pacific.
All right. So it's what, 8:30? No. Which way are we going? Where are you? What time is it right now for you?
10:30. It's 10:30.
An hour behind me. Anybody who's ever tried to do any podcasting with me, scheduled anything with me, knows that I'm terrible time zones. So on that note, every Tuesday, 10:30 CST. I try and do a little stream about podcasting and have a little bit of fun with whatever Twitch streaming and everything else. Answer questions about podcasting. So feel free to join me then. Bye.